Greetings, Poofarians. Welcome back to another episode of Coloring Game Little City. Still free on Steam, and they have a lot more other coloring games right there right now, but we're gonna do... It's even bigger. Oh my god, we're gonna play level 10. My god, that is huge. Anyways, we're gonna start at the top left again, like we usually do. Square 1 or square 1, color 1. Color the squares that are affiliated with the color 1. That's what I wanted to say, I guess. The music is booming in my ear again, so let me turn down that volume a little bit. The weather is nice outside. You probably, last one that one was recorded months ago, so yeah, that's probably gonna be the same with this one. I'm gonna blabber about some stuff that's really in this moment, while for you guys, when you watch this, it's basically like, dude, that was like 2020. We are living in 2023 right now. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you living in the past? It's because I recorded this at this time of the year. And not only of the year, I'm gonna keep it as vague as possible, so it will fit in anywhere. I mean, it's snowing. No, it's not snowing. I'm just kidding. It's very sunny outside. But yeah, here we go. We got some more coloring things to do because I did some recording on different games earlier today, and I was like, I want to record some more. No. I don't want to record that game anymore, and I want to do something else, but I don't know what to do currently. I ended up in some sort of limbo, like, should I start harassing people to entertain me? But no, I decided to do another one of these, since some people really like them. Pardon me. There was some air that was trying to escape from my stomach, because as most of you guys and gals know, is I have an eating problem. And I don't mean that in a way like, oh, he's overweight, he is fat. No, it's not like that. It's about the way I eat, which is officially not a problem, but I'm like Kirby. I am sucking up the food. I don't even chew. I chew 3 times and then I'm like, yep, that's good enough. Let's swallow it. So because of the way I eat, I also suck up a lot of air inside of my belly, my stomach. I know that's not healthy. It's not the way you should do it. I know exactly what I need to do, and that is chew, take my time to chew. But I can't. I just gobble it up like the sweet little turkey that I am. And before you know it, the food is gone. It's in my stomach. And you're like, where did that go? And I'm like, it's there. Why are you not finished yet? Because yes, I I am like that. Why are you eating so slow? While I already finished 2 plates. So that's where the air comes from. The same goes with drinking, by the way. I just gobble everything down, and a lot of air comes with it, and then I start making weird noises. I missed those 2s there. I also missed that 10 there. I also missed those 4s there. What the hell is wrong with me? Anyways, we're doing very well again, and some 25s, which are the white highlights. Nice. Right, so that's 1 square done. Gentle. Oh no, don't zoom out. What are you doing? I can use those things there, my cursor keys. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, I guess. I hope you don't have anywhere to go to. Fun fact, last episode that I edited also took pretty long. It's about like almost half an hour long. I fell asleep while editing because it was so soothing to listen to the music and me talking about, I don't know, even, I can't remember what the hell I was talking about. But I fell asleep. Also, I must say that I wasn't editing it in my most wake moment of the day. I wanted to edit something easy. So I chose to do the coloring game one. And about halfway through, I slipped away in some lovely sleep. So I had to do the last half, or at least have to do. There wasn't a lot of editing. But I always check every second of my video to see if there's something wrong. Something that went wrong. Desyncing. You name it, I check it. So basically what I do, I watch all of my videos when I'm editing one. I don't watch all of the videos when I'm editing one. I mean is, if I edit a video, I watch it completely. I don't do the lazy, here's an intro, here's an outro, and let's hope for the best that everything in between is a-okay. Because I do not trust myself or technology in that matter. I have to check if everything went fine, and that takes a lot of time too. 9 times out of 10 nothing is going wrong and I'm just wasting my time, so to speak. But you know, that one time where something in between happened and I have to do a slide, like a slide cut, I'm very grateful that I checked. There's also a lot of things obviously going on if I have to backtrack in games or search for stuff that is not interesting to watch. I will have to know where that is, and I don't do timestamps. So yeah, I have to watch them. I'm not sitting that comfortably with my mouse right now. And this is a big area to fill in. Oh man, this is bad. Oh no, it's good. I mean, I can do the bucket, of course, but I don't want to do the bucket. I don't want to do it. I just want to fill in. I'm just looking at the image to the right, and holy Christ, there's a lot of things that we have to fill in. This is a big one. Where did the 10 by 10 images go to? Right? The easy ones where you just fill in. It took me 5 minutes to fill it in. Those days are over. Now I need to figure out what to say for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe more even. I don't know how long it will take me to fill in this, but it's gonna take a long time. Have I made a mistake by doing it like this? I mean, who would want to watch the entire video? You're either very bored or very passionate about what I make. That's another one done. It's a bucket. I see it now. It's a bucket. Oh boy. Right. There's a lot of 14s there. I can already see them. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Is this a tire track? I think this is a tire track. Could easily be a tire track. I'm pretty sure it's a tire track because we're looking at a gas station. Very, very relaxing. So let me see. I mean, I'm just kind of listening to the music right now. Filling in the little dots that I see, and the rest is 14. Almost. Not all of them, there's a little bit of stuff there Here's feet. Yeah, oh my god, all these 14s though. I mean, I can take the easy way. I'm gonna keep on telling it because in my mind, I am like, they're not gonna watch this. Nobody thinks this is interesting. I always ask myself that question: Do you think this is interesting? And most of the time, it's no, because I don't think I do interesting stuff. But I got some comments from people who did say they find it interesting, but every time I have this thing, oh whoops, like things like filling in those humongous areas of one color, I'm like, why don't you just, you know, grab the bucket so to get it over with, also to not make those mistakes, because now you have to do that 6 again. But then I'm like, no, people are here to relax, to have fun, to have a little moment of peace. And this is part of it. This is plainly part of it. The good thing is that I can slowly fill that in, like a row at a time. Gotta fill this in. And before you know it, we are done with this awful piece of road. Or it's not even road, it's like gas station thing. Done! No, not done. The road is done. There's still some stuff on this side that we need to fill in. 16, and there's 24 and 25. Now it's done. All right, so let's move up there, and then we have to move to the right so we can fill in the rest of the gas station. How are we doing on time? Because I cannot see. How are we doing on farts? Very well. I can hear that. Thank you for letting me know that you have a motorcycle. Jesus Christ, man. Some people, I don't understand why they have to open up their gas in the middle of a where people live. I mean, just do it on the highway in a tunnel or whatever if you like that sound. It's, yeah, but it's a sound, man. Testosterone. I'm a man. Hoo-ha, wrestling. Whatever, bro. I don't care about your ego. I mean, the fact that you actually need to play with your throttle so you can convince yourself that you have a penis and 2 testicles, that's pretty sad in my opinion. I don't need that in my life. You shouldn't need that in your life as well. I think that's stupid and that's dumb. But hey, if you say that, then you're a douchebag, right? Still think it's true though. I mean, you know what's manly? You know what's really manly? Taking care of people. That is manly. That's masculine. I don't care about the amount of muscles you have. I don't care about the weight you can lift. I care about how you treat people. If you can treat people the proper way, then you're a fucking hero. And you don't need any bullshit like throttling your gas. Man, there's... there we go. That's the color we need. I was like, there's a huge amount of coloring in that we need to do, but it's not in the below 14 colors. To say it like that. Whoop. There's some sound effects for you. People love the sound effects that I did. And I'm not saying everyone liked it. I had some people telling me those sound effects are hilarious. The thing is, I don't do them on purpose. They happen. I apparently have my own soundboard inside of my body. I hear children. I probably hear them too. If not, just ignore what I just said. There's no children here. Oh, I missed this one. Not at all. No children. I live in the apocalyptic world where there are no more children. Haha, Gotti. 23 is the only color left that we haven't filled in on this little square that we're doing. We're not even halfway through. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's relaxation in a video, in a small box, so to speak. It's highly relaxing. And I need to keep telling me that because I do not believe that people enjoy it. There. Another one done. So let's give that little fellow that is chilling out there some personality by coloring in his face. I like it, man. I like it. But yeah, there are, at this moment in time, 4 coloring games made by the same developer. I mean, there's more, but the ones called coloring games, there's 1 and 2, which were there when I released, when I started releasing the Little City one, which I'm doing right now, because the Little City has, they're all the same style. They're isometric pixel art pieces. But recently, they have released coloring game number 3. And let's be honest, the 2 and 3, they are high art quality kind of. Those pieces are huge. I see that the color 2 is finished now. Those pieces are huge. They are like paintings. They have changed into pixel art. I haven't started the games, but I have seen the screenshots. And yes, I will play them because they're so damn relaxing. But that's gonna be a thing. I'm not even sure if I want to, no, not want to, if I can do one piece in one episode, because they are so big and detailed. We'll see how we end up with Little City, because the pieces are getting bigger and bigger here as well. I mean, like I said before, we started out with 5-minute pieces, and we're currently at 2/3 of the entire game. We're playing the 2/3 one right now, the number 10. It even saved there. Did you see that? That's how big the piece is. But I'm not sure if I can keep this within 30 minutes. I mean, I would happily just record them up until they're done, but that could take up to an hour if we are unlucky. But if there's nobody against that, that's fine with me. I'll be happy to do it. I'll be happy to just commit one episode every time to one piece of art. So yeah, I think I'm just asking you guys if that is what you want right now, because I sure as hell can't tell. I'm missing a 14 there. I saw that. It popped away right when I clicked on the 15, right over there, and probably a 13 too. No, 16 we do have. Man, I like where this is going. I truly do, because the bigger the pieces, the more details you obviously can give the pieces. And it's not even about the size of the canvas. Well, of course it is the size of the canvas, you dumbass. If you don't have a big canvas, you cannot, oh my god, come on. You cannot put any amount of detail in there, because the pixels get bigger. Well, basically they remain the same size, but you know what I mean. The bigger the canvas, the smaller the pixels, because there's more pixels on a bigger canvas. And that leads to more details. Love it. Love my explanation of what the hell I was explaining. There. We are now halfway through. And I'm pretty sure we spent a lot of time already. But hey, we got a couple of colors done. That's nice. That means that there are just big slabs of colors at certain spots that we have to take care of. 4 is not done. 5. There's a big slab of 5 here. Also the music, it's probably already looped. Or the music is just very, very similar to all of them. They remind me of the 5-minute crafts videos. The easy ones, like where they repeat the things. Yeah, never mind. Let's not talk about that. But they have a similar kind of music. It's, I don't even know the style. How do you call this genre of pumping beats on YouTube thing? That's a lot of 14 again. Oh dear. Let's fill in these little gappy things first. That's a lot of 14. But thank God we can fill in these quite easily. Just by stroking to the right. To the right, to the right. Everybody's got a stroke to the right. And to the left. So yeah. I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. Or it seems like I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. Yeah, fill this in. It's not too bad. It's very doable. Right, that's that one done. 15, some more overalls. I noticed missing 6 right over there. That was hard to see when we are actually painting the 6. There's a 19 thing going on here. At the actual, what is it, the ATM, or is this the gas? No, it is the gas pump. 19 is not done. 17 is done. 23, 24. Very good. Right, and some 25s. And we are going back to the top. Not like that. Did you guys see that? That was horrible. That was horrible. I messed up big time there. So we got some 19s. Blah, blah. And we got some 24s. Right. So let's do it again. And now move to the right. Can we fill the entire right corner just with our working space? I wonder. I don't think we can. No. Oh my god, that's gonna be a thing. Not really, because when I'm at this height, I can still slowly move to the right and just fill in those. I think there will be 2 pixels. We can do that easily. 6. Maybe 3 or 4 pixels if I just gauge it with my eyeballs there. So 7 is done. That's a good thing. Slowly we're filling in all the colors. Mind you, slowly I'm also destroying some colors there. Slowly, because I'm not that fast. It takes quite some effort to fill these in right now. Oh boy. Alright, that was 9. Then we get some 10s. That's a lot of them. Oh snap. I also see a lot of 20s. Did we do those before? We didn't. Not this much. Oh well. I mean, we have done worse. Right? Remember the grass things from last episode? Yeah, I didn't like those. Oh, whoops, there goes a 1. Those 5s aren't filled in. The 3 isn't filled in. Then we got a 12 here. 13. Nope. 14. 15. 15. The last part of the sign. Which reminds me of Ace of Base, because they had an awesome song called The Sign. And she sang about when she basically was seeing the sign. She opened up her eyes and she saw the sign. The lyrics did not make any sense at all. But it was the 90s. I was young and restless. And we needed to unwind, which is a different kind of song. It's the Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. Which is also a very good song about his guitar, a 6-string, and it's not about the summer of the year 69, it's the summer of where he did some 69 with his girlfriend, if you know what I mean. It indeed was about the oral thing. I learned that recently, but oh man, am I glad that I learned it. I like those facts. I can just casually tell people, did you know that Bryan Adams was singing about oral sex? Which is an anagram for Axl Rose, which is basically the singer of a completely different band. Also very high in the 90s. Very high in the 90s. I mean, very big in the 90s. Guns N' Roses. AKA Guns N' Roses. They had no other name. Slash and Axl Rose. The weird dude who had issues. So there were 2. Right, let's move down. The end is near. We are about to finish the piece. Well, about to finish the piece is maybe a little bit too much. But we are in the last round of the race, so to speak. We are getting there. That's a long stroke of once. 3s, we are filling in the pump. There's only what seems to be like large areas left that we have to fill in. And they are quite easy to do as long as there's no obstacles in the way of us to keep us from filling them in. 5, which was also a boy band of the late 90s, early 2000s. Were they in the zeros? Or was it really late 90s? 5, man. Those boy bands back then. Do they still have boy bands nowadays? I mean, the only boy bands I can imagine are those Korean things. But proper boy bands like we had in the 90s, Backstreet Boys, or earlier in the 80s, like New Kids on the Block with Donnie Wahlberg, or later the Backstreet Boys and Five and NSYNC. Hey, that's where Justin Timberlake came from. They don't really have, well, we had those Jonas Brothers, right? But those were just brothers. And we had the One Direction that was a boy band. They don't exist anymore right now. Or maybe it's me being out of touch with how hip and cool everyone is nowadays, and that means that I am really turning old. Because I don't know, man. I don't listen to the popular kind of music anymore. I don't listen to what the radio tries to shove you down the throat. I got my own obscure thing going on. And it doesn't mean I'm stuck with the bands that I enjoy listening to, because I grew tired of them too. I have reached an age where I'm like, hey, and I love it that we live in this day and age right now, but I put on Spotify, I got it all personalized. The thing knows what kind of music I like, and I'm just on a daily basis. I'm sitting there saying, Spotify, hit me. What do you have? What do you have for me? I'm gonna fill in that thing later on. I see I missed a lot. But what do you have for me, Spotify? Hit me, surprise me. And surprisingly, I get a lot of music that would not even be considered to be put on the radio, because some of those big bosses don't think the mainstream likes that kind of music. And that's the music that I am currently into. I don't care if it's weird. I've been listening to some weird songs, but as long as it makes me happy, I'm bouncing on my chair, man, or in the car, moving my steering wheel to the left and the right on the beat of the music, because that's the only proper way to drive your car. Shouting along, singing along if I know the lyrics, or I'm not that good with lyrics anymore, but what I do then is just phonetically scream, so it sounds like I know the lyrics. And I just go, and people are like staring at me. What the hell are you doing? I'm just singing along with this awesome song because it gets my blood pumping. That's exactly what. Oh, Mr. One. Gotta fill that in later. But I don't understand this type of music that they put underneath this game. I don't understand it. It feels like lazy music to me. Lazy music, and I know a lot of people are like, that's the whole point, man. It's relaxation. Yeah, no, not for me. It makes me I don't know what it makes me, but I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. But hey, we got there. We are the last streak. Only 3s are left. Like how the pump looks. And let's fill them in right now. Whoop. And whoop. And here we go. It's a gas station. Love it. That's a good one. So now, on to the next.